All right. Welcome to Rainbow Roots. Okay. All right. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Rainbow Roots. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. My name is Tracy Viagelon Pierre, and this wonderful workshop is brought to you by Restore Forward Black Woman Blueprint. And we outside. The city is back up. It's a must be outside. I hope you're doing well. Rainbow Roots is a wonderful, nurturing space for birthing women, birthing people, and mothers. So, this is a place where you can just have a moment of peace. And that's what we're working on today. Today's class is dedicated solely to the caretakers, the caregivers, people that take the time to service other people. And sometimes they do a disservice to themselves. Nothing wrong with caring, nothing wrong with caring for someone, nothing wrong with showing love, of service. However, when you work so hard that you've taken yourself to a place where you are depleting yourself and saying no feels like you're taking away love from someone else instead of understanding that you are putting back much TLC and love into yourself, then yeah, you put yourself in a place where you could hurt yourself. And we want to make sure that we understand that love has boundaries. Love has boundaries, even though it's conditionless, still there are conditions that you have to create that work for who you are at each moment of your life. So today in Rainbow Roots, you taking this opportunity to give back to yourself and just spend a moment of peace is your way of giving back. So welcome. All right. I love this perspective of the camera. I'm liking, I'm gonna actually move it over just a little bit so it's even more even. I like it. I'm gonna move it over a little more. And I think we're there. Okay. So I want you to relax your shoulders down and just take a moment just to relax your shoulders down and breathe. I want you to exhale everything out. And then we're going to go into some Sufi grind. First, just hold space for a moment. And then I want you to inhale forward and exhale back. Really rolling on that sacrum and inhale forward and exhale back. These are basically seated cat cows. So really pronounce your chest forward and allow yourself to open up to this movement. We're going to do a series of movements that are combined with breath work. So they stay very attuned to your breathing today. So inhale forward and exhale back. And keep going at your own pace. In a moment, we will switch directions. keep a subtle, soft smile on your cheekbones. Just allowing yourself to know that this is truly a moment for you. And pause and sway to the other side and switch directions. Today, we're going to have beautiful side bends, high spinal lifts, and hip openers as we flow through this practice. And one more time around. Inhale forward and exhale back. From here, remember what leg is in the front. Right now, my right leg is in the front. You're going to come into tabletop, fingertips facing your glute, and then inhale up. Head goes back and exhale down. Lift the foot up. Lift the leg. Lift the arms up. We won't bring the legs up right now. Inhale. Bring the arms around. Fingertips wide, facing your glutes. Inhale up. Lifting the glutes. Head goes back. And slowly lower down. Release the fingers and kind of wand them around in a circle and back around and then extend. Look up and breathe. Last time, bring your hands back behind you. Once again, fingertips facing your glutes if you have that range of motion. If not, face them the other direction. Inhale up. Higher. This is our last one. Higher, higher, higher. And exhale down, really strengthening those arms. From here, scoop back into a nice, tall staff pose. I almost forgot the pose for a moment. So you're in this wonderful L shape. And from here, inhale your arms up. And then exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're going to do this with the toes. Inhale up, point the toes, exhale down. And let's go in and out through the nose. Remember, as you inhale, your belly comes out, and as you exhale, your tummy comes in. And release. Inhale the arms up. Round the hands behind you. And let's come into an upward plank. Bring the toes down towards the ground. Lift the hips up even higher. I know this is a big opening for your chest and your shoulders, and obviously a great strength move for your arms. Higher with the hips. And slowly lower down. Once again, twirl those wrists in this beautiful abracadabra. Wishing you your 3 favorite wishes at this point. Peace, love, and soul. Come down towards your toes. Bend the knees slightly into this forward fold and shake the head up and down. Shaking the head up and down for yes. And then shake the head side to side for no. And release. Beautiful. Let's bring the feet a little bit wider and twirl the ankles around. And now we're going to take the hands, interlock the fingers as you twirl the feet outward. Stretch the palms away from you. Then inhale up and release. Beautiful. Let's come back to the front. Put the opposite leg in front. You remember I told you to remember which leg was in the front? My right was in front. Now my left is in front. And I want us to go into full seated cat-cows. So inhale up, pronouncing that thyroid, opening up the thyroid gland. Sometimes as caretakers, our voices are stifled because we don't want to hurt anyone's feeling and we don't want love taken away from us. So oftentimes we keep our voice inside. But this is not where truth can live forever. Sometimes you have to allow yourself to just release, just so that you don't build up that tension and you don't have resentment and bitterness. So I want you to inhale, lift the head up, and then exhale, pull away from your body, tucking up chin to chest and really straightening out the arms as you curl your tailbone in and pull away from your body. Inhale, send that energy forward, lift up, and then exhale, push away from the body. Again, inhale. And then exhale. Two more times. Inhale forward into cat, or excuse me, into cow. And then exhale into cat. Last time, inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. Sit up tall. From here, bring your legs into butterfly. First, let's kind of shake them out. Let's shake out. Shake out. Kind of slap the knees, the nook of the knees down. And then come back. And I'm going to adjust my pants just a little bit so I have more room for this pose. And bring the soles of the feet together and go into this bounded pose by interlocking your hands in front of your toes. And let's wave the butterfly. Wave the butterfly. Remember, a slight, subtle smile. If you're like me and you're in the sun, you're outside, feel free to close your eyes. Or even if you're inside, feel free to close your eyes. And release the knees lower down towards the mat. And then I want you to just bring yourself a little bit further. If this is available to you, go for it. If this makes any impingement on your belly, on your pregnant belly, or just your body in general doesn't feel good here, just stay right up. And hold for 1. From here, shake the head yes. And shake the head no. Keep over the shoulder. Go all the way as far as you can to each side. Once again, shake the head yes. Looking good. And shake the head no from side to side. Beautiful. And bring the palms down, 10 fingers, and lift up tall. Bring your shoulders back and around and roll. The fact is, bring our hands onto our thighs and just roll our shoulders back. So much tension is held in our shoulders. I remember I had a boyfriend. I would always have my shoulders up. I didn't even realize it, and he would just come next to me and be like, "That would make me mad." But he was right. My shoulders are high. A lot of times I thought he was causing the stress, but all stress is caused from within. Because someone else could be in the same exact situation as me and just be swimming lightly through it. So it's happening within me. So within us, we have the control of our emotions. Keep rolling the shoulders back and switch direction. Beautiful. And release. From here, I want you to take one leg in and then back. We're just kind of opening up the hips, giving subtle movements before we get into pigeon pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. All right. From here, take your right leg, bring it behind you. We are entering a modified pigeon pose for now. We are in a modified pigeon pose. So both legs are bent 90-90. And then I just want us to sway, finding that wind within us. Sway. Sometimes we need a little bit of movement. Sometimes we need a just the pose position to make us get out of our minds. Back and forth. So, flowing, 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 flowing. One more. Flow, 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 flow. And back to center. Beautiful. From here, I want you to lean out over your body and just bring yourself down and up. My fingertips are tented to the side, down and up. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep flowing this manner. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Inhale up, exhale down. From here, stay here if this feels good. However, if it's in your practice, extend that back leg, that right leg. And we're going to just bring our fingertips forward and lay it down. So you're in a full pigeon. Actually, interesting enough, even this is a modified pigeon, but we are in a full pigeon for all intensive purposes. And I just want you to kind of wiggle out the shoulders and take out any tension that may have built up throughout this practice or just from the week itself, you know? Ah, inhale and then side out. Ah, one more inhale and then side out. Ah, from here, be careful, but I want you to lift up and then take that right arm, grab hold of the right foot, and stretch the quadriceps out. This is a big stretch, so no need to do it if it's not within your practice. And release. And honestly, I'm doing it, but I'm on a soft ground. And twist the leg over to the other side. And then twist the leg back. Again, twist the leg over. One more. And twist the leg back. And keep it here now. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up. And then twist towards the right side and hug that knee in. And look towards the back of the room, the back of the space, maybe the back of your thoughts, and breathe. Make sure that both sitting bones are down. From here, stay in this twist. And then I want you to inhale the right arm up and just bring it behind your head and just hold. And kind of lean back. We're kind of opening up the shoulders, stretching the triceps, and relaxing into this pose as much as we can. And release. Beautiful. All right, from here, we're gonna prepare for cow face. So this right leg is already on top, and I want you to simply give it more of a cross where your knees are basically stacked on top of each other as much as you can. And massage your heels, massage the bottom of your feet. Roll the head in a circle. And the other way. Keeping with your breath. From here, come to stillness. Inhale your arms out. And then cross the left over the right. Beautiful. You are now in cow face. Lift up into a slight back bend. And then slowly lower down towards the knee. So your right leg is on top and your right arm is on the bottom. Inhale up. Both sitting down, sitting bones are down. And exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And open. Lift up with the arms. And then down with the cactus. Inhale up. And exhale down. Two more. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Let's unwrap the legs. Once again, coming back into stack pose. Inhale the arms up. And down. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Remember to point and flex the feet. Each move has its own importance, so go as deeply yet as safely as possible. So you're pointing and flexing the feet, and as your arms come up, your fingertips go wide, and you're breathing in and out of your nose. This is Bhastrika. Bhastrika is bellows breath. So it's a very invigorating move. So inhale, exhale. So if you're feeling cold right now, this should definitely warm you up. And we're also bringing a lot of flow to the lymphatic system underneath the underarm. And release the hands to the side. Bring them behind you about a foot. And then inhale, fingertips facing your glutes. Inhale up into, once again, this upward facing plank. A little bit higher, point the toes down. Send the head back if you can. If not, simply tuck the chin to chest or keep it aligned with your spine. Higher, higher with the hips. And then slowly descend. Beautiful. Flex the feet as you rotate the fingertips and the wrists all the way up towards the sky. And then round it the other way, turn it the other direction, back towards your heart, and then extend out in the other direction, out towards your chest, and then touch the toes. Slight bend in the knee if necessary, and breathe. Bend the elbows slightly, allow the shoulders to relax, maybe kind of wiggle out to get into those nooks and crannies. Then shake the head yes, up and down. And then no, side to side. And coming to stillness, allow yourself to relax in this pose. Your head is down too. And then inhale up. Slight arch in the back. And then open the arms up wide. And roll forward and back. Go a little bit past that neutral spot so we can kind of energize the spine and the abs. So point the toes as you fold and then flex as you go back. One more. And release. Beautiful. Hold still for 1 moment. Flex the feet. Have your hands to the side of your hips. Let's take the head and look over the right shoulder. Then take the chin down the chest. Look over the left. Look over the right. Look over the left. Look over the right. Look over the left. One more. Look over the right. Look over the left. And back to center. Okay, let's switch legs. So going into that pigeon pose once again. This time keep the right leg in the front and bring the left leg behind into this modified pigeon. And we're gonna just flow it, same as we did before. Keeping your abs engaged. One more. I'm just flowing through the breath. Let's do a couple of more. This feels so good. It's kind of stiff, but as you get into it, you kind of feel that wind beneath your wings. And release. Come down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Remember to keep a subtle smile, not too serious about yoga. This is all play. And up. 2 more. Last one. And let's straighten out that back leg. If it's within your practice, if not, keep it bent 90-90 and then extend your arms forward. And I'm going to move back just a little bit so I'm not so much out of view. And I'm extending my arms forward. I want to actually get this leg a little higher so it's more in that 90-90. And we're down here, shaking the head yes, just a couple of times. And then shaking the head no. This is a huge hip stretch. Huge, huge, huge. If this is too much, feel free just to bring your hands underneath and create a pillow for your forehead. A lot of times, each side of our hips are different. I know for me, my right side is tight. I do my best to even it out. However, sometimes I just want to back off. I want to just relax into this as much as I can. However, when you feel that you can do more, stretch out the arms once again and just hold here, knowing that it's all temporary. You are choosing to energize yourself and give back to yourself in this way. Don't hold your breath, not even for a moment. Let's do 2 more breaths, 2 more deep breaths. Gonna shake out the shoulders a little. One more. And lift up. Let's go for that quadricep stretch once again. Once again, if it's within your practice, bend the left knee, take the left hand back, and bend it. So I always have an issue with this left leg. Not that I can't bend it. However, I get a Charlie horse, which is so track and field related. However, I get it in this pose too. So I'll try it once again. I think I've got it. And breathe. Remember, you can simply bend the leg. You don't even have to. Oh, it feels better. And release. From here, swing that left leg forward and then swing it back. Swing it forward and swing it back. One more, swing it forward and swing it back. All right, from here, swing it forward. Good. We are crossing. I'm actually getting a lot warmer, so this is good. So if we've crossed, keeping that left knee up, don't let it go down, keep it up. We'll have a moment where we can bring it down in cow face. So from here, inhale up and twist towards that left side and hug that knee into you and look over to the back left shoulder and twist and breathe. In this nurturing space that you are giving back to yourself, remember it's okay to just lay down and rest. You showing up is ample. Whatever you've done so far has definitely benefited you. So be okay with resting when you need to rest. Eat all at the end in Savasana when the time comes, that final rested pose. Make sure both sitting bones are down and breathe. Trusting yourself, loving yourself, knowing yourself. You can do this. You can breathe. And release. Beautiful. From here, we're going into cow face once again. We're going to do our best to stack our knees on top of each other. It's not an easy one. Most of the times I have to lift up to do that, and each leg is completely different. So let's start off once again by sitting tall and just massaging the soles of our feet, that ankle area, everything that needs a little bit of love and attention. Just press into it. And hold. Hold here for one moment. Hold here and breathe. And from here, inhale the arms up and exhale the arms back to the side. And this time, since your left leg is on top, your left arm will go at the bottom into cow face. So you're doing eagle's arm. Give me a slight arch back. And then exhale. I want to get this a little tighter. And then exhale, come down towards the knee and hold. Once again, inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more, and then we'll hold it down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Hold here for a moment, relaxing your mind and allowing yourself to be free from thoughts. Hold here for a moment. You're doing really well, super well. I love the perspective of how we're moving and flowing today. Take another 2 to 3 breaths. Nice and slow. Making sure that your exhales are longer than your inhales. Once again, inhale up and release. Opening up the arms, really sending that energy outwards and bring the palms down. Let's unwrap ourselves. Ooh, that felt so good. Really working out the hips today. Let's open up into a wider stance and windshield wiper. As we windshield wiper one way, we'll look towards the other shoulder. I have my socks on because the sun is out, but it is cold. But I like being out here because it feels nice to be in the presence of the sun. All right. So let's go to boat. Then we'll go into butterfly once again. I'll show you what this looks like. So actually, I want to face somewhat to the side because I think it's going to make more sense how I'm doing it. Here and face down. Open up. And I think I need a better grip because this floor has a lot of beautiful, strong roots. See here. Squeeze that belly button to spine. Keep the knees as close together as possible. And then fold over your heart and roll back up. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Squeeze that belly into your spine. Keep the legs a little close. And exhale down. To kind of like what we see. I said it good earlier today into butterfly pose. That's kind of enough. I'm gonna get it. The Sanskrit is very important to me, so I know I'll get it. Inhale up. And then fold over your heart. Inhale up. And then fold over your heart. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale up. And then fold over your heart. One more. Inhale up. And fold over your heart. Beautiful. All right. Let's get into some juicy actual cat cows, not seated cat cows. on our hands and knees. So like I said, this floor is very cushiony for me. So find the things that are going to make your floor cushiony for you, whether that's a blanket or some kind of block, a yoga block, find that works for you. So we're gonna start off with our fingertips facing our knees because we wanna work the wrist out because even though we are mothers, we spend a lot of time on the computer multitasking. So we wanna make sure our wrists are not at risk. So let's start here doing cat and cow, our fingertips all the way back towards our knees. If that's accessible for you, if not, bring them as far back as you can. So inhale up. And tuck the chin to chest and throw the spine. I want you to know this is not a comfortable position. I want you to breathe through it. Once again, inhale the head up. Exhale down. 3 more times. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Give me one more good one, and then we're going to go into some breathing practices. Inhale up. And then exhale. Stay down here. We're going to go into Kapalabhatis. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips. Hands are shoulder width apart. Knees are parallel. Tailbone tucked in. And I just want you to breathe out through your nose. If this is too much for your belly, just breathe normal and keep flowing. And release. Turn the fingertips forward and open up the knees to hip the width of the mat, toes, big toes touching the back, and sit down, sit back into child's pose. Turn your palms facing up just to take all that tension out of your wrist. And stay here for one moment. You've earned this moment. And even if you don't feel like you have, there was nothing you needed to do to earn it. So it was always yours. So from here, close, then open the wrist. Really send that energy towards your fingertips. Close tightly, and then open. Close tightly. Then open. Close tightly. Then open. One more. Close tightly. Then open. And hold here for a moment. Palms facing down. We are in full rest mode in child's pose. Take a moment here to breathe as if you are doing a beautiful, peaceful, and restorative yin practice. Continue to settle down into space, maybe opening up the knees a little more if necessary. Almost there. I want you to kind of give subtle unobvious, unassuming movements to your hips back and forth. Keep breathing. Allow yourself to settle deeper into this pose. It is a yin practice pose, so enjoy it. Last 30 seconds. Time goes by so quickly. Give us another 20 seconds. If you fall asleep in this pose, that's the point. You're supposed to be in complete surrenderance to what is. Last 10 seconds. And then we're gonna just relax our mind and come to sit on our heels. And release. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Still in that child's pose, just kind of raising up into an upward dog. Lift up and down. One more. Lift up and down. Beautiful. Let's come to sit on our heels and just going to make sure that we are right on time before we start our final meditation. Okay, I think we're good here. I think it's even better now. You can see more of the mat. Okay, so we're sitting on our heels. Oh, coming to the space where thoughts do not go. We're gonna prepare for camel pose. I think I'm going to switch, gonna kind of twirl to the side so you can see camel even better. I think that's good right here. Too you might not be able to see the camel. Okay, from here, I want you to inhale and hold the breath. This is a pose of surrenderance. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come up, stand up tall. Inhale. And prepare for camel as you bring your arms back. Open up your knees hip distance apart. Hands on lower back. Send the hips forward. And then grab hold of your ankles. Remember, you can still leave your hand onto your lower back as you open up your chest and that heart space. Really send the hips up. If this is not within your practice, remember, keep your hands on your lower back and simply stretch out as you open up that heart. Tuck the chin to chest and come down. Beautiful. Once again, shake out the legs. shake out the legs, and come back into butterfly. From here, let's wave the butterfly legs again. We want to make sure we are fully capable of making this the best possible pose. I'm going to fix the camera so it's more in the middle. Okay. Oh, I think the middle always looks different from my perspective. Good. So let's move the knees up and down as we did in the beginning. And then I want us to try going into a rolling ball, then seal pose. Seal pose. So you're going to roll yourself in a ball back and forth and come back up. This is variation one. The other variation, you're going to bring your hands through and hold at the ankles or the tops of the feet and roll, and just roll and see if you can sit up without touching the floor. Sometimes it is a challenge. One more. And release. Come into an easy pose with the legs. Adjust your clothes as necessary. And you are laying down on your back if this is comfortable for you at the stage that you are at. And then bring your hands underneath your hips so that you can just allow some more blood flow to come to your palms and that wrist area as you bring some weight on it. And hold here for one moment as we bring this class to a close with a final meditation. Today is a wonderful day to let them. Let the people in your life be who they are without you trying to take care of their potential or how great they used to be or how you know they could do better because you've seen sparks of greatness within them. Today we're just going to let them and be away from any chaotic thoughts that it should be differently. Just see things as they are. Stay here for a moment. As the thoughts come, allow them to come and allow them to go. As you lay down in this cross-legged position, if this is comfortable for you, please stay here. However, if this is not working for you today, find your next happy place. So whether you're snoring or whether you are resting, find yourself in a place where you're setting an intention for the rest of today. It's early. There is a lot to do. So, how will you spend this one wild and precious life that you have? Hold on for one moment. Again, whether you're snoring or whether you're going into some breathing practices like humming, like exhaling everything out, and inhaling with the sound of a familiar hum for you. Inhale. Stay here for one moment if this is comfortable for you. We have about another minute. I hope wherever you are enjoying a piece of beautiful heaven right where you are. All right. From here, release your hands from underneath your hips. Inhale the arms up. Stretch, 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 stretch. Feel that beautiful opening in your chest and heart area and the elongation of your spine. And then cactus the arms to the side and then look towards the right. Ooh, that feels so good. Then back to center. Then look towards the left and then back to center. Then release. Go on to one side. Be very mindful of your body and lift back up. Beautiful. All right. We did it. We have completed our practice for today and right on time. I hope you enjoyed Rainbow Roots today. Remember, Rainbow Roots happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at noon. And you can go to Restore Forward. It's part of the Black Woman Blueprint, restoreforward.org, and you can find out all about the plethora of workshops and offerings and events and activism and things that they do to just help uplift our community, especially us as Black women. So please visit restoreforward.org and you can see the other classes that I have to offer, which are African movement therapy. And that's where we mix Haitian folklore with yogic practices, yoga nidra, not yoga nidra for that one, but where we mix meditation, movement, breath work all together with Haitian folklore movement, particularly Yanvalu, to make a beautiful, flowing, rhythmic, this somatic experience of healing. And then I also have for you from respiration to restoration. It is your happy hour every Friday from 6 to 7, where you get to get high off of your own prana. Exciting, very exciting. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you soon for this class, Rainbow Roots, and all the other class offerings that we have at Restore Forward. Check it out. They're complimentary, and they're here to complement the life of wellness that you are seeking. Bye.